Please be advised the following images or scenery gun usage and swearing. Enjoy the video.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, he was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone. In gun range.
Count is back in the saddle with Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cyclops 3, it's real funny.
Picking up!
Fox 2. Target acquired.
Bandit in my sight.
Bandit behind you, caution.
I'm on my target's tail.
Special delivery.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support. Maintain course to return for resupply. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital. I spotted it. Time to shoot that bastard out of the sky. They're after me. I need cover. They got a lock on you, Strider 1. Missile breaking!
Target acquired. Anti-aircraft guns destroyed.
If you sit there, the enemy will surround you. Bandit down. Good shoot. Copy, the enemy's already down. That LRSSC is really killing us.
Target destroyed by Strider 1. Cyclones 4, dodge that attack.
They're after me. I need cover.
It's launched.
This is Mate 1 to
forces in two and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground. Strider 1, missile inbound.
Target destroyed.
Enemy vessels, fire!
Strider 1, target acquired.
Not bad, not bad.
Target is in machine gun range.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Bandit acquired. Rifle 1, enemies locked on. Special delivery. They shot down one of us. I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go. That was a fast response. Looks like the enemy understands how important this place is. Rifle 1, double crossing.
Where did that hit?
Behind the enemy.
You know how anything taken out. Send your back. Where's first strike?
Locked on. Go down.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Strider 1 has destroyed the target. Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other three. Let's go. Shit.
Nico, that's something.
Right. Evading. Fox 2. Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
Target was not struck.
Evade that missile. High target attacking.
Missile launched.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it. Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1.
The enemy is worn out. Our tank.
Target acquired.
Missile evading. Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
Careful. The ruins of sunken ships make these waters shallow.
Fox 2.
We'll push out into it. I can see the tide turning in our favor.
Call reinforcements! Damn it! Gotta do it sooner! Breaking lock. Evading! I've got you. I'm taking fire, but I can fly. Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure. We're almost through this.
Missile hit.
It's no use. We have to retreat. Bandit in my sight. Locked on. Break it!
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take him out.
Hostile forces coming near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses. Roger that.
This is the Stark. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Enemy's got a lock! The missiles have got a lot of armament. That area's all yours, Strider. We'll back up help squad in the submerged area.
Your air support considerably weak and organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
Anti-air gun eliminated. Strata 1, target acquired. Strata 1, Fox 3. 5 minutes remaining. Missile launched.
We must show a resolve.
Enemy ranks accomplished. Attack the right flank. This is our chance.
Target is eliminated.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for raid. Coordinates 2294 5002. Target is enemy MBT formation. Fire for effect with your strongest round.
We'll have our forces to neutralize. Hold that! Don't let them through!
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing is complete. Fire for effect. Roger. Fire data. Access 2470. Elevation 237. Prepare the volley. Fire.
They're after me. Our tanks are combat vehicles are knocked out. They mostly fall into the enemy's air support.
Target destroyed.
And impact. Tucker 2-4. Go easy on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support. Longcaster, this is Mate 1. We'll handle the rest.
All aircraft, move on to assist other units.
Thanks, LRSSG. We'll take it from here.
Stall warning.
See that plane? That's 3 strikes. Stay under and we'll survive.
Where did these guys come from? My job just got that much harder.
Return for resupply. 3 minutes remaining.
Time to attack!
Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is control tower.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next.
This is the amphibious command ship Ptarmigan. The enemy ships in this area are part of the sunken ruins now. Landing party is on its way to HQ.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Sink every last one of the enemy ships.
Strata 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
2 minutes remaining. Hostile vessel destroyed.
Caution. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bombs away. Strider 1, target destroyed. All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. Two bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the Snowbirds. The 2 leaders are on a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Even the escorts are seasoned. They're still good. Ship 5 is hit! Sorry, I gotta bail out. Well,
Good ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Weisman, watch your tail! Target locked. How did that miss? Damn. Even his lackeys fly like champions.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys? I'm hit! Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slide on. Enemy has a rocket wheel. Fox 2. Seymour, your plane has had it. Eject. Forgive me. Good luck.
Ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before our forces are routed. Taking evasive action.
Fox 2! Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful. Let's split up the 2 leaders. Eject while you can still talk. Shaking bandit. Taking evasive action. Fox 2! Fox 2! Cyclops 3, I've been hit. I gotta eject. Say goodbye. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What? Right, he grabs a bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Target is hit.
Nice flying. Give him one more. Wiseman, watch your tail.
Strider 1, locked on target. Target was not struck. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Taking evasive action.
Caution. Caution. Caution.
Shaking bandit. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot. Wiseman! Missile closing! I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is down. Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded. Wiseman! Stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Look, Count. These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get it close to them.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Caution.
Fox 2.
Fox 2. Missed.
Good lord. All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit. This guy's too tough.
I don't think I can take him on.
Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. Riggs, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off. What is it? Respond. My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn
glitching
it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Osean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, Both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osian army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Enemy on your back!
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Stall warning.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change
Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Missile away. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
We can't see the tops of the roofs.
ID is Ocean Forces.
Enemy ambushes.
This is AWACS from the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Friendly fellow in front. I'm a patriot. My duty is calling. Nice work, Leo. That's a confirmed kill. You're a true patriot. Rider 2, Fox 2. There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed.
Missile launched.
Fire smoked. Trying to warn you. Wait. The General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaBarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. Strider 1 crashed.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Locked on, Bandit.
Wait. The General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaBarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Strider 1, target destroyed.
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
Upside down.
We'll go. Let's go.
Archive of the ones when it says to shot, but when the communication networks come back online.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard LaBarge. The Ocean Army officer with him is an imposter.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Klunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open deck declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals. There was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI. To us, it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there. Which faction is the head of our organization?
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
You want us to wait and see if they're friendly?
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Strider 1, locked on target. Target hit.
Aircraft crashes. All triggers will be shot down.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that. Thanks. We would have been toast.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 19er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, until they don't know where to send.
Our terminal's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
Radio? You have one in your cockpit?
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
Fighting between the government forces and the
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
all aircraft are prohibited.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good.
Forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
That vehicle is one of ours! Cease fire! These folks just came through!
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for us.
Taking fire! Take care of them! I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks. The general is speaking with the commander. Peace talks. Watch them if you We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents amongst Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies. Conflict concluded. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle over stabilization of the nation.
Vehicle eliminated.
UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drone surface. It's the small Charlie Foxtrot.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkan technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. We used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harvey, put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkan technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Lucy is responsible for Harley's assassination.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore
of armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Ocean. Do not attack before target identification is complete. It's Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
SAM site down. Strider 1, don't ice up.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle. We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for a better time.
How'd you last long, Caster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
It's Erusian military.
Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost to the rendezvous. Clear to the others.
Understood. The radicals truly believe Boston Pro Productions will make up their losses. They shouldn't be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. All goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. Target destroyed by Strider 1. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, there's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about. The scratches.
There it is, the EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path. Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Mine.
You're in my way.
No good. Shit. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Star warning.
aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP. ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
9. No good. Shit.
Missile away.
They're in my way.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
I'm taking fire, but I can fly. Right.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't avoid the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overrun. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Our drones headed this way.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Strider 1, target eliminated. Hostile confirmed destroyed. Missile away. 5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. Don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left.
It's not enough to be fully functional.
3 bandits to go.
There has to be a time when it should not function. They are after Data, aren't they?
Two bandits left. Show them what you got. One bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send someone. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead. What did you say? Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer, at this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
Got a positive ID. Unknown successfully identified.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side. Thank God! Friendly bird! Our air support is here!
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
We just defend the best driver today. Alright, we can turn this thing around.
Calling friendly bird. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole.
Launched.
We need help while we're still up and running. There's more over here. The body stand civilians. I don't think we were part of the fight. Look at that. They're all lined up. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. We Really don't want to think about it. These bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. Supply ship at the munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Just got the photograph. We'll head back to 8. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to release the children in proper burial.
ID complete.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop.
Strider 1, missile launched.
We just need to buy some time. Strider 1, let's pay until Operation Feeding Time.
3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas! But don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Confirmed destroyed.
Move them away from the mass driver. 3 strikes in the sky. They said you see them? You're gone.
Strider 1 crashed. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help when we're still up and running!
Enemy has a beat on you.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks! There's more over here. The bodies get civilians. We're part of the fight. Yeah, they're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. We did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. I can guess what happened here. Really don't want to think about it. Erusian bastards! It's a blatant war crime!
Strider 1, target
Photos for evidence.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship!
Help me! Gather all the wounded together!
It's the radicals who shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this.
If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to release the children in proper burial.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass driver. They can turn this thing around.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. Supply ship at the munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved in the cell phone. Here's the landing craft! Many thanks, broadcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Get your pal.
Fox 2. Trigger, ID your targets before attacking. Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets. Strider 1, APC destroyed.
Training is active. Our guys will take care of 3 Striders.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind? Take commanders down!
Missile.
Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Caution.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile.
Cyclops 2, Fox 2.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Caution. Missile.
Echo 13, two-tank class, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo. This whole operation is crazy. Stop whining.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile.
ID complete.
Missile. Missile.
An explosion inside!
Missile.
Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. They're after the supply ship. It's the countdown! There's still one Arsenal bird left. Triggers! Blast away from a bomb. Then Elysium will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships.
Missile.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If you take, we're done for.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours!
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Visual. Like an eagle. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't.
Missile.
We're gonna drop them all.
Missile.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. Never go for launch. Launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Launch control. Roger that.
Missile. Missile.
The bombers are entering the island. We're running out of time. Watch it. The enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy on your back.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Missile.
Ready. Fox 2.
Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 3. Bomber confirmed destroyed. More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Ready. Hostile at lock.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Our bombers
We don't need you to beat them. Just delay their advance. Got it?
We're outnumbered. Taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
Target acquired. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Thanks. But will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find him, the more people we can save.
Pull up. Missile.
Hey, you. Dumbass with the scratches on his tail.
Missile.
Hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Missile.
Me?
Missile.
You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
Missile.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Caution.
Here, let me have a word.
Pull up.
Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees.
Missile.
Count me in.
Missile.
That's right.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out. Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
We use the smoke canister, and who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Just right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Strutter 1, target acquired.
Does everyone know that there's no other reason?
Strutter 1, target destroyed. Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Hurry!
Get moving!
They're not refugees. They're criminals.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling systems on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal Bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal Bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Missile.
I should get too far away. We'll never be able to catch it.
That sucker's hiding in the clouds. Trigger, don't let it get away.
The operation fails. We have failed everyone who helped.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
The target's using cloud cover to hide itself. Don't worry, we know where it's headed.
Trigger, you're gonna lose it. Fly at full speed.
Follow after the supply ships. Stay close to Trigger.
We've recalculated the remaining time. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them! I'm usually pretty good at playing tag, but these guys have a head start.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.